Hi students, in this video we are going to discuss some questions from the chapter acid, bases and salts, and the type of question that we are going to discuss is multiple choice question, true or false, answering type questions and assertion reasoning type question. So first question, zinc granules on treating with an acid form the zinc sulfate salt along with evolution of gas Y, which burns with a pop sound when brought near to a burning candle. Identify the acid X and gas evolved to Y. So whenever your metal, when it react with acid, okay, so it give is a salt and hydrogen gas. And this hydrogen gas is a gas which burns with a pop sound when brought near to a burning candle. Okay, so that means your Y here is hydrogen gas. Now your metal is zinc and it is reacted with the acid and you are getting zinc sulfate as a salt along with gas which is your hydrogen. So that means which acid is present? Hydrogen and sulfate. That means your sulfuric acid is the acid on reaction of your zinc. It gives zinc sulfate and hydrogen. So here your X, okay, acid is H2SO4 and Y is hydrogen gas. So which is the correct option? X sulfuric acid, Y hydrogen. So C is the correct answer. Next question, bleaching powder is used as a disinfectant for water, okay, to make water tastier, remove all the dirt from the water, make water germ free, make water clear. And the correct option is bleaching powder is used, yes, for disinfecting water to make water germ free. So option C is the correct answer. Question 3, which one of the following salt will dissolve in water to form an alkaline solution? Potassium carbonate K2CO3, sodium carbonate Na2CO3, sodium chloride NaCl, and potassium sulfate SO4. Okay, now your potassium carbonate when it dissolves in water, okay, it form your potassium hydroxide and H2CO3 carbonic acid. Then balanced equation. Then sodium carbonate, again when it dissolves in water it gives sodium hydroxide and your carbonic acid. NaCl water, okay, यहाँ OH जान्छ र Cl मा नेगेटिभ पार्टमा H जान्छ. So positive मा जहिले OH, negative ion मा H जान्छ. So you will get is NaOH and HCl. Then K2SO4 on dissolving in water, potassium hydrogen छ भने potassium hydroxide water, okay, and sulfate is there, hydrogen is there, means sulfuric acid. Okay sir. Now so among this your weak acid, weak base तिमीले identify गर्नु सक्नु पर्यो. So potassium hydroxide, it is strong base, okay, hydrous oxides are base. Carbonic acid, this is weak acid भयो. Strong base र weak acid को solution mix गर्दाखेरि यो तिम्रो के हुन्छ, बेसिक हुन्छ, किनभने तिम्रो बेस तिम्रो के छ, यसको इफेक्ट ज्यादा हुन्छ, बेसी OH माइनस आयन हुन्छ. सो त्यसले गर्दाखेरि सो दिस इज योर बेसिक. यहाँ पनि दिस इज योर स्ट्रङ बेस, दिस इज विक एसिड, ओके. नाउ अगेन यता OH को कन्सन्ट्रेसन बेसी हुन्छ, ओके, देन योर H. So that means again your solution हुन्छ basic. Then NaOH, so this is your strong base, HCl is strong acid, okay. So strong acid, strong base, so is same हुन्छ, OH र H को concentration, so this is neutral. Again strong base, strong acid, यो पनि के हुन्छ, neutral हुन्छ, okay. Which one हुँदैन, so one या more than one, तिम्रो को चाहिँ basic छ भन्दाखेरि यो potassium carbonate and sodium carbonate. Why? Because on dissolution it is giving strong base and weak acid. So that means it will be alkaline or basic in nature. Copper sulfate crystal, when heated strongly, loses their water of crystallization to give anhydrous copper sulfate accompanied by change in color. Now copper sulfate. Now we know the copper sulfate. This is the formula. Okay. Now on heating, what happened? This water of crystallization will remove as water molecule, and you will get is free copper sulfate. Now because of this, the color here is blue. When the water of crystallization is removed, okay, it will become white in color. Okay, so that means what is the change from blue to white? Option B is the correct answer. Now next is alkalis are acid which are soluble in water, acids which are insoluble in water, bases which are insoluble in water, bases which are soluble in water. Now alkali, okay, these are the bases which are soluble in water. Okay, so as alkali कुन चाहिँ हो के हो? Alkali त्यो बेस हो जो चाहिँ के हुन्छ वाटरमा soluble हुन्छ. So भन्नुको लागि option D is the correct answer. Which of the following statement is correct about an aqueous solution of an acid and a base? Okay, so higher pH, stronger the acid, higher the pH, weaker the acid, lower the pH, stronger the acid, lower the pH, weaker the base. Now pH is what? So pH is your minus log of concentration, okay, of your hydrogen ion. Now when your concentration of hydrogen ion increases, okay, your value increase भयो भने तिम्रो negative value बेसी हुन्छ. Okay na? So negative value बेसी हुनु भनेको के हो? If you compare the value -2 and -7 हैन या +2 हैन, यो दुई जनामा कुन चाहिँ ठुलो हो? -7 हो. is -7 is सानो value, right? So तिम्रो जति नेगेटिभ बढ्दै जान्छ तिम्रो भ्यालु के हुँदै जान्छ? सानो 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 हुँदै जान्छ. So if the concentration of hydrogen ion increases, यो नेगेटिभ भ्यालु बढ्छ भन्नुको मतलब के हो? pH के हुन्छ? डिक्रिज हुन्छ. भयो? सो अब कन्सन्ट्रेसन तिम्रो एसिडिक भनेको के हो? H+ आयन रिलिज गर्नु हो. जति H+ आयन रिलिज गर्छ त्यति बेसी के हुन्छ? एसिडिक हुन्छ. सो कन्सन्ट्रेसन अफ तिम्रो pH डिक्रिज हुनुको मतलब, कन्सन्ट्रेसन अफ हाइड्रोजन आयन इन्क्रिज हुनुको मतलब के हो? एसिडिक स्ट्रेन्थ के हुनु पर्ने हो? इन्क्रिज हुनु. भयो? सो एसिडिक स्ट्रेन्थ इन्क्रिज भनेको के हो? इन अदर वर्ड pH के हुनु हो? डिक्रिज हुनु हो. ओके, नाउ तिम्रो भनेपछि बेसिक स्ट्रेन्थ जस्ट उल्टा हुन्छ. सो बेसिक स्ट्रेन्थ ओके इन्क्रिज भयो भने अब के हुन्छ? तिम्रो pH पनि के हुन्छ? increase हुन्छ. So when your pH increases, when your pH decrease भयो भने acidic strength increase हुन्छ. increase भयो भने के हुन्छ? अब basic strength के हुन्छ? increase हुन्छ. pH बेसी छ भने basic हो, pH कम्ती छ भने के हो? acidic हो. Now which statement is correct? Okay, higher the pH, stronger the acid. No, जति तिम्रो pH बढ्छ त्यति नै के हुन्छ? acidic strength घट्छ. Higher the pH, weaker the acid भनेपछि this is your true statement. तिम्रो जति pH बढ्छ acidic strength घट्छ. Then lower the pH, stronger the base. Again यो incorrect हो. तिम्रो pH जति बढ्छ base पनि त्यति नै बढ्छ. ओके, र pH जति घट्छ बेसिक नेचर पनि घट्छ भनेपछि lower the pH, weaker the base भने this is true statement. So यहाँ true statement छ 2 र 4. 2, 4 का आंसर option D is the correct answer. 2 and 4. What is the pH range of our body? 7.0 to 7.8, 7.2 to 8, 7.0 to 8.4 र 7.2 to 8.4 भयो. So तिम्रो करेक्ट आन्सर हुन्छ हाम्रो optimum pH of body is 7.0 देखि लिएर 7.8. यो pH मा हाम्रो बडी राम्रो फंक्शन गर्छ, नर्मल फंक्शन गर्छ. An aqueous solution turn red litmus blue. ओके, सो तिम्रो aqueous solution ले के गर्छ रे? रेड लिटमस लाई ब्लूमा चेन्ज गर्छ भनेपछि व्हाट इज द नेचर रेडलाई ब्लूमा बनाउनुको मतलब के हो ब्लू हुनु इज यर बेसिकको सल्युसन के छ बेसिक छ ओके नाउ एक्सेस एडिसन अफ विच अफ द फलोइङ वुड रिभर्स द चेन्ज भनेपछि अब ब्लू भएको छ ब्लूलाई फेरि रेड बनाउनुको लागि अगेन ब्लूलाई रेड बनाउनुको लागि तिम्रो सल्युसन के हुनु पर्यो एसिडिक भयो अब बेसिकलाई तिमी एसिडिक चेन्ज गर्नु छ भनेपछि के चाहिँ एड गर्नु पर्यो बेसिक सल्युसनलाई एसिडिक बनाउनुको लागि नाउ यु निड टु एड इज एसिड जति बेसी एसिड एड गर्छौ त्यति नै तिम्रो सल्युसन के हुन्छ फर्स्टमा एसिड एड गर्यो भने बेसिकलाई न्युट्रल गर्दै जान्छ भयो त्यहाँदेखि न्युट्रलाइज भइसकेर अझै तिमीले एक्सेस अमाउन्ट अफ एसिड एड गर्यो भने सल्युसन विल नाउ बिकम एसिडिक okay now you need to add this excess amount of acid so yahabara timale acid चिन्नु पर्यो baking powder what is baking powder baking powder timro ke ho it is again basic in nature so because it is your sodium hydrogen carbonate okay so this is your basic mild basic in nature bhai kinahane sodium hydroxide auncha and this is your भयो दिस इज योर कार्बोनिक एसिड भयो त्यहाँदेखि नेक्स्ट छ तिमीहरूको दिस इज बेसिक इन नेचर अमोनियम हाइड्रोक्साइड NH4OH सो हाइड्रोक्साइड इज देयर सो हाइड्रोक्साइड भनेपछि दिस इज अगेन बेसिक इन नेचर भयो लाइम स्लेक लाइम भनेपछि तिम्रो क्याल्सियम कार्बोनेट र स्लेक लाइम क्विक लाइम भयो छ सो दिस इज यर क्याल्सियम अक्साइड लाइमस्टोन भयो यो लाइम क्विक लाइम लाइम के अरे स्लेक्ट लाइम क्याल्सियम अल दिज आर बेसेस यो पनि के हो बेस हो सो HCl वाट इज HCl HCl इज योर एसिड HCl के हो एसिड सो विच इज द करेक्ट अप्सन डी इज द करेक्ट आन्सर किनभने तिम्रो एसिडको चाहिँ यता डी छ ओके सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड टर्न्स फेनोप्थेलिन सल्युसन फेनोप्थेलिन के हो तिम्रो इन्डिकेटर हो भयो सो इट विल चेन्ज इट्स कलर according to the nature of solution acid ra base so acid ma it is colorless phenolphthalein there will be no change okay and base will turn pink ठीक है sir now acid जुन चाहिँ sodium hydroxide छ what is it is your base भनेपछि base मा कलर के हुन्छ pink हुन्छ so which is the correct option A 10 the difference molecule of water in gypsum and POP plaster of Paris so gypsum ko formula ho calcium sulfate dot 2H2O and plaster of Paris ko formula ho calcium sulfate with half water of crystallization भयो now what is the difference of your water molecule so तिम्रो calcium carbonate sorry gypsum मा कतिवटा छ दुईटा water molecule छ र plaster of Paris मा half molecule छ so if you do take the difference of these two so कति पाउँछ तिमीहरूले so 2 4 minus 1 3/2 so which is the correct answer option number C now next question छ which of the following is not acidic salt again water सँग हेर्नु पर्यो हैन CuSO4 देन के छ अमोनियम क्लोराइड फेरिक क्लोराइड देनदेखि Na so when on hydrolysis water सँग रियाक्ट गर्छ यता HOH आउँछ भयो HOH जहिले नि पोजिटिभमा सरी OH जान्छ नेगेटिभ साइडमा H जान्छ सो कपर hydroxide and sulfuric acid again यसलाई हाइड्रोलाइसिस गर्दाखेरि OH जान्छ अमोनियम हाइड्रोक्साइड एन्ड HCl भयो देन अगेन OH जान्छ यता H जान्छ सो फेरिक हाइड्रोक्साइड एन्ड HCl Cl इज देयर राइट त्यहाँदेखि यहाँ ब्रेक हुन्छ सो अगेन यता नेगेटिभ पार्ट इज या CH3COO भयो और मेटलसँग OH जान्छ याद गर्नु सो CH3COOH प्लस मेटलमा OH जान्छ सो हाइड्रोक्साइड नाउ दिस इज योर विक बेस स्ट्रङ एसिड ठिकै छ सो स्ट्रङ एसिड छ भने एसिडिक क्यारेक्टरले डोमिनेट गर्छ सो यो तिम्रो एसिडिक हुन्छ सल्ट राइट सल्युसनमा H2O मा एसिडिक नेचर हुन्छ यहाँ अगेन दिस इज स्ट्रङ एसिड दिस इज विक बेस ओके सो भनेपछि यो पनि के हुन्छ एसिडिक स्ट्रेन्थ हुन्छ एसिडिक नेचर हुन्छ यो के छ अगेन दिस इज विक बेस एन्ड HCl स्ट्रङ एसिड भनेपछि स्ट्रङ एसिडले डोमिनेट गरिहाल्यो दिस इज अगेन एसिडिक इन नेचर ओके और एसिडिक सल्ट यो के तिम्रो एसिटिक एसिड नाउ दिस इज विक एसिड एसिटिक एसिड अर्ग्यानिक एसिड म्याक्सिमम विक एसिड हुन्छ ओके एन्ड सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड सो दिस इज स्ट्रङ बेस सो अब यता कुन चाहिँ बेसिक क्यारेक्टर छ स्ट्रङ बेस छ द्याट मिन्स सोल्युसन नाउ बिकम बेसिक इन नेचर okay so which is the correct option which is not acidic here your this sodium acetate okay so option D is the correct answer mention true or false for the given statement all the organic acids are strong acid no so all timro organic acids are weak acid okay so the statement is false next is the dilution of concentrated acid should always be done by adding concentrated acid to water gradually with stirring this is true now the reaction between your acid and water okay this is highly exothermic that means enormous amount of heat energy will release so that could able to break the glassware okay or it may cause burn now because of that this dilution has to be done very carefully and how it is done is like so your concentrated acid is every time added to water okay very slowly with constant stirring so that means this 13 is true statement glucose solution conduct electricity no glucose what is the formula C6H12O6 now conduction of electricity is because of two reasons हैन एउटा इलेक्ट्रोन मेनी छ दुईटा तिमीले पढेको छ one is electron and the अर्को छ तिमीहरुको ions हुनु पर्यो so if either of these two if present then that will conduct electricity but when we talk about electricity so when you make the solution in water it will not dissociate means there will be no formation of ions so no ions means it will not conduct electricity so the statement is false the more alkaline a solution the more the pH just now we discussed right with increase in pH what happen is your basic strength increases so again this 15 is true statement next type of question is answer the following type question the question cha the pH of salt used to make tasty and crispy pakora is 14 identify the salt and write a chemical equation for its formation जुन चाहिँ क्रिस्पी पकोडा बनाउँछ so that is your baking powder only right so and that is again so identify the salt it is your salt is your baking powder and baking powder chemical name is sodium bicarbonate okay and write a chemical equation for its formation now formation preparation so how sodium bicarbonate is prepared so it is now sodium chloride okay aqueous solution of your sodium chloride to it carbon dioxide is passed ammonia gas is passed and we'll get is ammonium chloride and sodium hydrogen carbonate so this is how okay so baking powder is prepared liquid and this is your aqueous solution so aqueous solution of your NaCl is what called brine solution hai next question a chemical compound X is used in soap and glass industry identify the compound and give its chemical formula okay so which salt is used in the soap and glass industry it is your washing soda right so what is the formula of washing soda Na2CO3.10H2O so X is your washing soda chemical name is sodium carbonate with 10 water of crystallization now this is one now second ma ke so this how many molecules of water of crystallizations are present in the compound so katira dekhdacha 10 right answer is 10 molecules okay now next ma again how will you prepare the above compound starting from sodium chloride write all the relevant equation involved in the process भाइ सो अघि नै गरेको छ सोडियम क्लोराइड हैन देन टु इट कार्बन डाइअक्साइड ग्यास इज पास्ड देन अमोनिया प्रिपरेसनमा दिस इज स्टेप 1 हैन त्यहाँदेखि what we get is ammonium chloride and sodium bicarbonate. So this is your baking powder. ठिकै छ. Now again this sodium bicarbonate on heating heat गर्छ. So heat गर्दाखेरि you will get is sodium carbonate. Water and carbon dioxide release huncha. Okay. Now third step ma, so this sodium hydroxide is dissolved in water. Okay, and do the recrystallization. And during recrystallization what happen is your 10 molecule to every 1 molecule of sodium carbonate 10 molecule of water, okay, will get entrapped. This is what called your water of crystallization. ठीक है सर. So first मा हुन्छ again brine solution, carbon dioxide, ammonia, ammonium chloride र sodium bicarbonate. This sodium bicarbonate on heating will produce sodium carbonate. Sodium carbonate लाई recrystallization गर्दाखेरि will get washing soda with the formula Na2CO3.10H2O. Next question sir, a metal carbonate X on heating with acid gives a gas which when passed through a solution Y gives the carbonate. By a metal carbonate like heating with acid. Okay, by ke garcha. So every time carbonate or acid it gives is salt, water and carbon dioxide gas. Now how to detect carbon dioxide? Whenever carbon dioxide gas is passed through, okay, the solution, pass through your lime water, what happen is your lime water turns milky, right? Lime water milky. So carbon dioxide लाई, so lime water if you, okay, lime water ma pass गर्दाखेरि what we get is because of formation of calcium carbonate. Okay, now this will give white or milkiness. अब यता भन्दैछ तिम्रो X react गर्दैछ हैन, कार्बोनेट रियाक्ट गर्दैछ एसिडसँग र यसले के दिँदैछ जुन चाहिँ ग्यास दिन्छ Y pass through a solution. Okay, sorry, acid a gas gives a gas, the gas के हो तिम्रो कार्बन डाइअक्साइड हो, which when pass through a solution Y give back carbonate भनेपछि तिम्रो X चाहिँ दिन्छ. Okay, now कार्बन डाइअक्साइड Y मा पास गर्दा, so Y तिम्रो के हुनुपर्छ लाइम वाटर. ओके, र कार्बोनेट बादमा तिमीले के पाउँछौ क्याल्सियम कार्बोनेट पाउँछौ भनेपछि X इज योर क्याल्सियम कार्बोनेट. ओके, एन्ड Y जुन चाहिँ छ तिम्रो सल्युसन छ द्याट इज लाइम वाटर विच इज योर क्याल्सियम हाइड्रो अक्साइड. भयो. नाउ नेक्स्ट क्वेसन छ, अन द अदर ह्यान्ड अ ग्यास G that is obtained at anode during electrolysis of brine is passed on dry Y, it gives a compound jet used for disinfecting drinking water. So whenever, okay, electrolysis of brine solution, so that means your aqueous solution of NaCl is done. What happen is your, so anode र cathode, so anode which is connected to positive terminal र cathode भनेको के हो which is connected to the negative terminal. aqueous solution भन्दाखेरि तिम्रो Na र Cl ले दिन्छ Na plus Cl minus र water ले दिन्छ H plus र OH minus. भयो. अब तिम्रो Na plus जुन पनि छ तिम्रो नेगेटिभ इलेक्ट्रोड कोमा जान्छ, भयो, क्याथोड कोमा जान्छ Na र H. सो दुई जनामा यहाँ तिम्रो जुन चाहिँ रिड्युस हुन्छ, ओके, द्याट इज योर हाइड्रोजन ग्यास. सो क्याथोडमा वेनेभर यु डु द इलेक्ट्रोलाइसिस अफ ब्राइन वाटर क्याथोडमा पाउँछ हाइड्रोजन र एनोडमा एच र ओएचमा Cl विल गेट अक्सिडाइज र विल गेट क्लोरिन एज अ प्रडक्ट. अगेन इलेक्ट्रोलाइसिस अफ ब्राइन वाटरमा क्याथोडमा हाइड्रोजन रिलिज हुन्छ र एनोडमा के रिलिज हुन्छ क्लोरिन. Okay, now भन्दैछ G that is obtained at anode during electrolysis of brine, okay, is passed भनेपछि यो जुन चाहिँ इलेक्ट्रोलाइसिस अफ ब्राइन गर्दाखेरि G ग्यास जुन चाहिँ एनोडमा फर्म हुने, what is that? क्लोरिन हो. So here Z is क्लोरिन ग्यास ठिकै छ नाउ यो क्लोरिन ग्यासलाई पास गर्दैछ y मा what is y is your calcium hydroxide so G plus y ले दिन्छ compound Z okay now के छ G is your Cl2 y is calcium hydroxide so दुईजना पास भएपछि के पाउँछौ तिमीले CaOCl2 ठिकै छ and this is your bleaching powder यो के हो bleaching powder हो भनेपछि here what is Z is CaOCl2 bleaching powder ठिकै छ okay so X आयो calcium carbonate Y is calcium hydroxide G is chlorine Z is calcium bleaching powders calcium oxychloride पनि भन्छ now last type of question that we are going to discuss is assertion and reasoning type question so दुईटा गर्छ 19 र 20 र यहाँ के हुन्छ तिमीलाई की पोइन्ट दिएको छ एउटा स्टेटमेन्ट assertion दिएको हुन्छ and you need to choose these two option from this A B C D E okay now यसले के भन्छ assertion reason correct okay and reason is the correct explanation of assertion हो भनेपछि you need to choose A if your assertion reason both are correct but reason not the correct explanation of assertion you need to choose B assertion 2 reason false भनेपछि you need to choose option C assertion false reason true भनेपछि you need to choose option D both assertion and reason suppose false भने then option E okay let us do one question the pH of sodium hydroxide solution is 7 so NaCl so this is neutral salt right it is salt formed by sodium hydroxide and HCl which both of which are strong acid strong base so this is neutral isn't it neutral भनेपछि pH के हुन्छ तिम्रो 7 हुन्छ the reason salt of strong acid and base are acidic in nature मैले अघि नै भन्यो if it is a strong base strong acid what is the nature of the solution neutral so your assertion here is true statement but जुन चाहिँ तिम्रो reason छ this is incorrect false हो भयो so तिम्रो assertion true reason false so which is the correct option C so यता answer हुन्छ तिम्रो C ठिकै छ र last question छ sodium hydroxide reacts with zinc to produce hydrogen gas so sodium hydroxide okay it reacts with zinc and it gives salt sodium zincate okay र hydrogen दिन्छ so you will get is salt र यता पनि तिमीले hydrogen gas produce हुन्छ so this is true statement okay now let's see whether the reason is correct or not acid react with active metal to produce hydrogen so okay acid भयो react गर्छ okay with active metal कुनै पनि metal सँग react गर्छ यसले के दिन्छ hydrogen gas दिन्छ र salt दिन्छ भयो acid ले metal सँग salt hydrogen दिन्छ so again this is true statement भयो so तिम्रो assertion पनि true हो reason पनि true हो but is the reason true statement or correct reason for this assertion no भाइ किन your sodium hydroxide is a base यता acid को बदली base भएको भए so reason is will be the correct option explanation हुनु सक्थ्यो but here acid छ both the statement is correct but it is not the true explanation for assertion भनेपछि option B okay B मा के भन्दैछ तिम्रो both assertion र reason true छ but not correct explanation of assertion भनेपछि B so for this for this last answer timro statement B is correct okay this is all for today thank you